Right now, I'm getting ready for baby to arrive, but by the time you see this video, baby and I will be happily snuggling, recovering, and resting, and I'll be taking some time off. But in the meantime, I've been getting my household all ready for my recovery, which means meals, lots of food. So today I'm going to show you one of our family favorite freezer meals that we love to have on hand. Don't worry, you can make it even if you don't have baby coming on the way. This is going to sit in your freezer until you need it, up to 3 months, and I guarantee it's going to be a family favorite. So let's check it out. Today we're going to be making my family favorite meatloaf mix. The wonderful thing about this is you can mix it up really, really quickly, get it into your freezer, and it's going to sit there for at least 3 months or until you need it. Now, the other great thing about it is it's really versatile because not only can you make traditional meatloaf, but you can turn them into meatloaf cups or even meatballs for your favorite spaghetti. Let's get started with the ingredients. First of all, you're gonna need your ground meat. This is just ground beef, but you could have ground pork or a combination of the two, about 2 pounds. 2 eggs, beaten, some sort of a binder. We're using breadcrumbs today, about 3/4 cups, but you could use rolled oats also. 1 onion, chopped, 1 bell pepper, chopped, either 1 can or about 2 cups of a tomato sauce. 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of a fresh Italian seasoning. You're also going to need some sort of a container to put your meatloaf mix into while it's in the freezer. I really like just a good old gallon freezer Ziploc bag for this. I try to stay away from plastics, especially disposable plastics, but I just haven't found anything that works any better than this because you can put the meatloaf in, flatten it out, and store a whole bunch of them nice and flat in your freezer. Make sure you label the bag with what's in it, the date that you made it, and some really simple directions on how to use it after you pull it out of the freezer. Then mix all your ingredients together. Just dump them all in there and get them mixed up really, really well. And then stuff that meatloaf mix right on into the bag, filling up as much of the bag as possible. And smoothing it out nice and flat before you remove as much of the air as you can, and then seal it up and slide it into your freezer. When you're ready to use your meatloaf mix, go ahead and pull it out of the freezer and either defrost it in the refrigerator overnight, or you can quick defrost it on the counter or even in cold water in about an hour. Since this is so thin, it defrosts really quickly. Now today, Johnny's gonna show us how to actually make meatloaf out of our meatloaf mix. Hey, Johnny.
Hi.
Hey, how old are you?
10.
You're 10 years old and you can make meatloaf?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, good stuff. Are you gonna make it for us once baby Nathaniel's born?
I don't know, probably.
Probably, okay. Well, show us how to do it.
Okay, so I have my meatloaf mix, and I in the bag, and just put it in the pan. And then
Whoa, don't leave any goodies behind.
I kind of pat it down and squish it down.
Here, let me get a little extra. There you go. When you're cooking in the kitchen, would you actually use a spatula?
I don't know.
What would you use?
Maybe my hands.
Maybe your hands? I think that might be a little easier, huh?
Yeah.
Are your hands clean right now?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Just give it a good squish. Make sure there's no air pockets in there, huh? Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna get some of Mama's homemade really yummy ketchup
If you want that recipe, check it out right up here.
and spread it over the top.
Some people use barbecue sauce or other things to go on the top. I've even heard of like an Asian plum sauce. That could be good and take it in a whole different direction. But we usually just use good old ketchup, huh?
All right, and now we're going to slide it into an oven at 350. Cook it until it's done in the center. It'll probably be about 35 to 45 minutes.
Wow, I wish you guys could smell this because it smells so amazing. If you want an actual temperature for knowing when your meatloaf is done, right in the middle, it's 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Once it hits that, it is completely cooked through. So you ready to try this out?
Yep.
It looks delicious. Look at that, all nice and juicy in the middle. It's not dry at all. Oop. There you go. It is nice and hot still. And here's some of that good homemade ketchup, that fermented ketchup. I know you like that on your meatloaf.
Yeah.
It's a little hot, so be careful, but you can give that a try.
Yeah.
Now, other things that you can do with this meatloaf mix is you can, a little hot. Is it good?
Yeah, really good.
Oh, good. You can turn it into muffin cup meatloaves. You can turn it into meatballs, or you could even stuff a bell pepper with it and make stuffed bell peppers. If you want to check out another convenience meal that is great to make and get on your shelf, check out this video right here.